Hey guys, Jonathan here, and in this video, I'll be showing you how to upgrade most of the Arkham Asylum minifigures so that they're not in their orange jumpsuits or to make them slightly better with accessories. Now, the minifigs in this set are actually pretty sweet. I mean, it's just about everything you could want. Yes, it would have been nice to get some new figures we've never gotten before, but overall, the character selection is pretty great. Now, moving out, as you can see, several of the figures here, I feel don't even really need upgrades. I mean, some of them were getting for the first time in their new suits, and other ones are so good I just really don't know how you could upgrade them. That being said, about half of the figures here I feel could use better outfits. And by better, I just mean anything other than their orange jumpsuits, although I did utilize some parts of the jumpsuits for these designs. So let's get right into it and upgrade our Arkham minifig. Now I want to preface that all of the designs here are heavily inspired by the Arkham games, but I don't necessarily want them to be from the Arkham games. I'd love to do an Arkham showcase at some point, but that will be at a later date. This is just upgrading the minifigs, and I did feel like it would be cool to try and do my best take on an Arkham Batman, and so my recommendation for that is the classic Batman cowl, head, cape, and the torso from the 2013-2014 version of Batman from that Flash Batmobile set, with the legs from the animated series Batman from last year. All those pieces together just look so phenomenal, and I absolutely love this look, and I think it gets you pretty close to an Arkham Batman. Now, we also did get a legitimate Arkham Batman in the app-controlled Batmobile years ago, but that figure is super expensive, and again, I just wanted to give you an alternate design to get you a Batman that kind of feels like the game, so that's what we're going to kick off with here. Up next, we'll work on the Penguin. Now, what I wanted to do with these villain figures is use as many pieces from the Arkham set as possible while giving us some new things to work with. So, the hat, the head, and the white, fur piece around his neck here all come from the official figure from Arkham, where the torso comes from the classic TV series Penguin, but it also appeared in some sets, and I love how the white gloves match with the fur collar, and these legs from the Harry Potter students that are actually doll molded that give you black on top, gray in the middle, and black on bottom really help accentuate all the Penguin's colors, and I love the way that this all looks when put together. Now, Scarecrow only uses the head from Scarecrow from the set because, well, that's the only exclusive piece to Scarecrow from the set. The hat, the torso, and the legs come from the last comic book version of Scarecrow from, I don't know, maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago, something like that. But I did experiment around with something cool, where if you take the hat off and you put a hood on, it looks a lot more like Scarecrow from the games. While not one-to-one, it definitely gets that vibe a little bit more. But if you just got that Scarecrow figure, you'd have the hat, so you could go with whatever design you like better, but I do think this looks really cool too. Now for Bane, I actually utilized more than most figures. Of course, I kept his Toxin backpack from the actual set, as well as the new Bane head that we got, and I thought, you know what, why not give him the inmate legs too, because in the Arkham game, he does have the orange inmate pants on, so that could work well, and then of course that torso is from the 2012 Bane, which was also used in LEGO Dimensions. Now, if you really want to change it up and get rid of those orange legs, I do love using these legs from the Star Wars Imperial Engineer character, because I just love how it kind of gives him a little bit more detail, and I guess it's just better than giving him boring plain black legs, you know? So I really like this look. It looks like something Bane would wear, and I think it translates really well. The Joker has got to be the simplest version to make here, and what I did is use the 2012 torso as well as purple pants for the Joker, and then the new head and hair combo from the set. Now, here's the deal, guys. Technically, if we use the Jack Nicholson Joker with the receding hairline on that torso, it would look so much more like the video game, but since the head was used on both figures, I want to keep at least one piece that's exclusive to Arkham on the figure, so I'm going to keep the hair. But if you wanted to make it look more like the game, use that receded hairline piece that I just showed you before, and you'll be good to go. Now, the Riddler minifig is genuinely amazing as is, so I really can't think of any ways to upgrade him, but to pay homage to the Arkham games, how cool is it that we can actually make a Riddler trophy from the game? Love that, and it only takes 2 pieces. You need one of these green pieces with that little extender clip there, and then one of these Riddler cane pieces from the LEGO Batman movie. Putting those together is so cool, and I am absolutely going to put that in my Arkham, because I think it just looks so great. Now for Killer Croc, I'm sure a lot of us customizers, as soon as we saw that head, we're like, oh yeah, gotta use the lizard body from Spider-Man No Way Home, and I can confirm it looks awesome. Now I also used the handcuff trick where you take a pair of handcuffs and cut the chain off, then put them on the wrists. That way it looks like, you know, he's got a little bit more bulk on his arms, and it does make the figure look a bit bigger and take up space. And then of course I put him standing on those 1x1 pieces so that when you put him next to another minifigure, he is significantly taller, and again, those pieces on his wrists actually make him look bigger and bulkier and take up more space. So I think that this is a great way to upgrade your Killer Croc minifig. And I think I saved the best for last here with Harley Quinn, heavily inspired by the video games, and this is super cool. So the torso and the legs and even the baseball bat all come from the LEGO Batman movie version of Harley Quinn. I mean, when you look at the amount of detail that was put into those doll molded arms, as well as those doll molded legs, oh no, they're not doll molded, they're just double colored, but they've got so much printing on them they would have fooled me without flipping them around, so how about that? And that baseball bat, obviously all of those designs were heavily inspired by the Arkham game, so it translates here so well. I did swap out the hands to be tan hands to match what we see in the game even more, and then of course the head is from the new Arkham Asylum set, and the pigtail hair came on Harley's from years past, and I think that looks really great. The Arkham Harley also has a reverse side head with a bubble being blown, which is really cool, and then I added one of these skirt pieces here from Hermione and some of the other Harry Potter Hogwarts students, but overall, all of these things added together look so great. So let's round up the video and call it a day. Alright guys, be sure to let me know what you think of this video in the comments down below. It was so much fun to put together, and I love getting to do videos like this. So let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys on the next video.